A mask or a cold line into your arm. Someone says count back from 10. You get to about 7. And then, nothing. You open your eyes and it is over. 3 hours, gone. Not past, gone. And here is the first thing nobody tells you. You were not asleep. Sleep is something your brain does on its own. This was something done to your brain. For a few hours, on purpose, with chemicals, a doctor switched off your consciousness like a light. When you sleep, your brain is busy. It cycles, it dreams, it files things away. It keeps a loose grip on time. Wake a sleeping person, and they know, roughly, that hours have gone by. Anesthesia is not that. The honest medical name for what general anesthesia actually is a reversible coma. A controlled, drug-induced coma that a doctor holds you inside and then lets you back out of. You do not dream. You do not toss and turn. You do not feel the time. There is the count, and there is the recovery room, pressed together with nothing in between. No gap that you experience. Just an edit in your own life, which raises a genuinely strange question. For those 3 hours, where were you? Not asleep, not dreaming, not waiting. Almost everyone who has been under describes it the same way. It felt like 1 second, like teleporting. It is the closest thing a living person ever gets to simply not existing, and then existing again. People afraid of death sometimes find this oddly comforting, and sometimes oddly disturbing, for the exact same reason. For a few hours, the lights were off, and it was, by every account, completely fine. You did not even notice you were gone. So, how does a chemical do that? How do you switch off a person? And here is the part that should unsettle you, just a little. We do not entirely know. Anesthesia has been used for over 170 years on hundreds of millions of people, and exactly how it erases your consciousness is still, honestly, one of the open questions in science. What we do know is the shape of it. Your brain is not one thing. It is a crowd of regions constantly talking to each other, and consciousness seems to live in that conversation, the talking itself. Anesthetic drugs do not switch the brain off. The neurons are still firing. What the drugs seem to do is cut the lines between the regions. The crowd stops talking. The conversation falls apart. And without the conversation, there is no you there to experience anything. Your brain is still on. The lights in the rooms are still on. But the hallways between them are closed. And it turns out you were the hallways. And it is not one switch either. Going under is actually several different jobs happening at once. Each one handled separately. One drug to erase your consciousness. Another to erase your memory, so even a flicker leaves no trace. Another to kill the pain. And often another to fully relax your muscles, so you hold perfectly still. That is why it is so precise. And why there is an entire specialist whose only job, the whole surgery, is to sit at your head and manage exactly that cocktail, keeping you deep enough to be gone, but never so deep that you do not come back. An anesthesiologist is not the person who knocks you out and walks away. They are flying the plane the entire time you are not in it. Now, you may have heard the nightmare version, awareness under anesthesia, waking up during surgery. And yes, very rarely, the unconsciousness is not quite deep enough. But here is the part the horror stories leave out. The memory drug. In most of those rare cases, even if some thread of awareness flickers, the drug erasing your memory means you never keep it. It happened to no one because there is no one left to remember it. And modern monitoring has made it rarer still. It is, genuinely, one of the safest things medicine does. Precisely because everyone in that room is paranoid about that exact edge. And then it reverses. The drugs wear off, the doctor eases you back up, and the hallways of your brain reopen, one by one. The regions start talking again. The conversation restarts. And you, the whole you, your sense of time, yourself, your awareness that you exist at all, simply reassembles out of nothing, in a recovery room, mildly confused, asking if they have started yet. It already finished. You just were not there for it. So the next time someone counts you down from 10, you will understand what is actually about to happen. Not sleep, not a nap. For a little while, very carefully and very safely, a doctor is going to turn you off and then turn you back on. And the strangest part is how normal it feels on the other side. You blink, a piece of your life is simply missing, and you are completely fine with it. You always are. This was my curious body. Right now, your entire self is just a conversation between parts of your brain, and it can be ended and restarted like a meeting. Sleep well tonight. Or, whatever that is.